Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess and today I thought we could have a little bit of a self-care, chilled evening. You agree, don't you, Billy? So as you can probably hear by my voice, I am not very well. I've had a little bit of a cold over the last couple of days. I'm kind of at the tail end of it, so I'm not feeling too bad. I've still got a couple of like little headaches. I feel a little bit like drained and just like I need a nice chilled evening and an early night, and hopefully over the next like day or so I should be all cleared up and back to normal. But I thought that we could share this experience together, have a nice relaxed evening together and do some things to make us feel better. I feel like there is a little bit of a cold or a bug or something going around at the minute because I'm not the first person. Why am I saying I'm not the first person to ever have a cold? Obviously I'm not the first person who's kind of mentioned it recently. I don't think I've heard around people getting ill and stuff, and I have caught it, of course I have. So I've got some bits that I want to do tonight. I want to just try and make myself feel better in my own way. You don't have to do these things, but if you've got some things that you would like to do alongside me, then go ahead, take this time to kind of get your self-care on, get yourself a face mask, get a colouring book, whatever you want to do, and let's just chill out together. So I am going to be meal planning tonight for a week. Now it's been quite a while since I've meal planned, so I'm quite looking forward to that. But one thing I am going to do first before I do that is order my HelloFresh box. So you guys know that I use HelloFresh quite often. It's a subscription that I've got anyway, but they are very kindly sponsoring this video, and I thought I would take you through the process of ordering my HelloFresh box and also share with you a discount that they've very kindly offered. So sometimes keeping a good routine when it comes to food can be a little bit stressful, which is why I like to meal plan, and HelloFresh always gives me that little bit of relief knowing that I've got some of my meals already coming to my door for the week. So we're going to order my box. I order personally for 2 people and 3 meals per week. I usually go for the calorie smart and time saving menus, and these are the rapid recipes. These are personally my favourite ones, just something that's nice, quick and easy to whip up without having to think too much about the calories and nutritional value of them, because I know that they're going to be nice and healthy. It also helps me save time and money because I don't need to go to the shop very often, and I just know that all of the ingredients are going to be fresh and arrive at my door when I need them. As you can see, the HelloFresh website has loads of different recipes that you can try. They've got some premium ranges if you want to try something a little bit fancier, or like I say, they've got the calorie smart and the rapid recipes on there. One of my favourite ones is the honey mustard sausages and onion gravy. That is just so delicious, and I order that every time it comes up on the menu. So I will pop a QR code up on screen which will get you 60% off your first box plus 25% off the following 2 months worth of boxes. As you can see on screen now, this is the amount of discount that you get from using my code, which is an amazing discount, and you really can't go wrong there because that is a huge saving on your weekly shop. And another thing that I love about HelloFresh, as I said, I've been using HelloFresh for a while, and these are all the recipe cards that I've got saved, and every meal that you order comes with one of these recipe cards, and you can keep these. So if you want to recreate them in future, or if you want to recreate them throughout the week or wherever, you've got all your ingredients there, and then you've got your process, your method and how to make it, and all the nutritional value on the side. If I'm ever stuck at meal planning, I can just flip through these recipe cards and choose some meals out of here. So there will be a link in the description as well as the QR code that is on screen, and you can use the code 60sliceofjess to get that 60% off your first box plus the 25% off the following 2 months. Okay, so the first thing I'm actually going to do, and it's something that I've not done in a very long time, is I'm going to make some banana bread. So I went out and got the ingredients for this the other day, and yeah, we're going to crack on. The only thing is that I thought I had self-raising flour and I don't. I've only got plain flour, so it's probably going to be the flattest banana bread that you've ever seen, but it'll just have to do. So but we can only use what we've got. Like I say, I've got all the ingredients. I do have some bananas which are looking like they're starting to ripe. They're maybe not as ripe as they should be, but like I say, we're just gonna make do with what we've got. So I'm following a recipe which is on BBC Good Food. I will link it in the description if you want to give it a try. I've not used this recipe before, but I feel like it's probably pretty straightforward for banana bread. There's probably a one-size-fits-all kind of method, and I do tend to find that the recipes on BBC Good Food are nice and simple, easy to follow, so I usually gravitate towards that website if I'm wanting to bake or cook or something that I've not done before. So yeah. Okay, so whilst the banana bread is in the oven, I'm just going to paint my nails. So my nails at the minute have got nothing on. For the last, God only knows how long, I've been wearing jet black nail polish. It's just been my go-to, but because it's starting to go into spring, I thought I'd kind of switch things up. So I picked up this Jelly High Shine nail paint from Barry M in the shade Candy Floss. So it's like a really kind of, I mean, the light's not really giving it justice, but it's like a really pale pink. So I thought I'd give that a go. And I've also just recently started using, which might come second nature to most people, but for the longest time I never did. And essentially my nail polish was chipping. Like as soon as I put it on, it had been on for like 2 hours and it was chipped already, which is, yeah, not great. So I actually picked up as well some of the SC. This one is the Stay Longer. This is the top coat. And then I've got a base coat as well, Strong Start it's called. So we're going to paint my nails, make them look a little bit prettier than they are now.
It's going to be in the oven for half an hour with the onions. We used to do these, so here we go. Little bits. If it's too hot, put some more tomato pasta.
Right, I've just finished my nails. Honestly, I wasn't sure on them when the first coat went on. Let me just prop you up a little bit better. There we go. I don't know what I think of them. I do quite like them. I like the colour, but when the first layer went on, I was a bit skeptical because it was going on like really, like not watery, but like it just didn't look great, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. But I think they look quite nice. It's different from my usual jet black. New nails, purr. So Billy's just come to join me, haven't you? Hello? Hello? And what have you brought me? A receipt. Thank you very much. Oh, you don't like the smell of my nails. I'm sorry. I'll keep them away from you. Oh, I am so sorry. But he likes to bring me things like receipts. Thank you. What about your toys? All those toys, or have you pushed them all under the sofa again? I love you. Okay, so I actually bought a couple of face masks to put on just because. So I don't know if you haven't seen any of my kind of recent videos or if you're new here. So I actually stopped using my skincare properly for quite a few weeks actually, because I was getting some kind of issues with the skin barrier breaking, and I was having some issues with my skin, so I cut things right down to just water and moisturiser. And then kind of since then I have built my skincare routine back up to what it was, but I feel like my skin is just looking a little bit dull, a little bit like, I don't know, it's just not glowing the way that it used to, which obviously if I wasn't using skincare for a while, then it would do that. But I did buy these masks. I got the Garnier Vitamin C sheet mask, which is super hydrating and brightening with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and it literally says for dull, uneven skin, which I feel like is mine at the minute. But then I've also picked up the Garnier Moisture Bomb Eye Sheet Mask, which is basically the same thing but for your under eyes, and this one's got hyaluronic acid and orange juice. Interesting. And it's for dull eye contours, which I kind of feel like that is the main part. Like I always have crevices in my eyes. They're just looking so not great. So I think, which one do you put on first? I feel like the eye mask I might put on first. I'll do the eye mask and then I'll do the full mask afterwards. And hopefully this will feel also a completely separate thing. But I've been getting a lot of like migraines recently. Sorry, I'm propping you up on the most like the edge of my sofa and a cushion, so you're very vicariously placed. I've been getting quite a lot of migraines recently, and I had one this morning, and it's kind of still lingering. It's not as bad as it was, but like I've had a migraine for like, I want to say like 3 days straight, pretty much. Do you know sometimes when you just feel like, oh, you just need to sleep it off, except mine haven't been sleeping off, like mine have still been there in the morning. So I feel like this will be so nice. Okay, is this 1 or is this 2? I think this is 2. So I feel like this will feel so nice under my eyes. There we go. Boop. Never know which way these go. I feel like it might be that way. Oh, that feels so nice. Ooh. Yum. Yum? That's probably not the right word to put on to associate with this, but it just feels so nice under my eyes. There we go. And I'm going to pop them on for 15 minutes, as it says on the pack. Alexa, start a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. And then what I'm going to do, once this is on, is I'm actually going to watch some Power. So I'm kind of in the process of watching 2 things. So I'm watching Grey's Anatomy with my boyfriend. You guys will probably know that I've watched Grey's Anatomy about 60 million times. And it never ever gets old, so I'm watching it again with him because he's never watched it. Of course, I told him, I didn't really give him much choice, but I told him that he had to watch it, and he's really enjoying it, so I'm so happy about that. But we are still on like the 3rd season. But I'm also watching on my own Power, because I watched Power when it first came out up to, I want to say like season 4, but that was all that Netflix actually had on. So I watched it up to there, and then I never picked it back up when they brought new seasons out. So I started watching it from the beginning, and I'm now kind of at the point where like I'm past where I was. So it's all kind of new stuff happening. Oh, Billy's now brought me my eye sponge. Thank you. He likes to bring me these little gifts. First a receipt, now my eye sponge. Thanks. So yeah, I'm going to sit and watch Power for a little bit with my eye masks on and just sit and chill.
Look, we done. I appreciate y'all going in extra hard on this.
What not, boss? Easy money.
Right, so my eye patches, I've just taken them off. Am I looking any different? I've still got like bags under my eyes. Maybe it'll take a little more work. But my banana bread has finished cooling down. Looks a little burnt on the top, not gonna lie, but you know. Should we cut it up? Come on. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Wow, the light is terrible. I think what I might do is I'm gonna have a green tea, right? I used to be bang into green tea. I used to love it, and I used to drink it like all the time. For some reason, I just kind of stopped drinking it. But I recently bought a new batch of green tea, and somebody tell me why, at the grand old age of 29, did I not know that green tea had caffeine in it? Because I bought, was it Tetley's? No, it was Twinings. I bought Twinings green tea, the decaffeinated one. Did not realise you could even get decaffeinated green tea. So all this time, but like I occasionally thought, oh, I'll have a nice green tea before I go to bed. I've been drinking caffeine right before bed. Anyway, I'm gonna have a decaf green tea now with a slice of my banana bread, I think. Probably not a good mix right before bed, to be honest. But I'm gonna have that whilst I put my second face mask on. my green tea and my banana bread. I realised that you're supposed to leave, or I think you're supposed to leave the green, like the tea bag in. I just can't. The times I've left the tea bag in green tea, I've always like ended up almost chewing on the tea bag because like it just gets in the way, so I end up kind of squeezing out and throwing away. But yeah, I do leave it for like a few minutes just to, what's it called, brew. I leave it to brew for a little while and then I squeeze it out and throw it out. But yeah, so I've got my banana bread as well. I've just boxed up the rest of it. I might take some over to my boyfriend's house when I go and see him at his house tomorrow. Take some over and see what he thinks. But yeah, I feel like it would be rude not to try some and let you know what it tastes like. Yeah, it tastes like banana bread, funnily enough. What would have been nice is some chocolate chips, but I didn't think of that. But it does taste nice, I like it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I've already eaten that banana bread. Just the slice, not the loaf. After I took that first bite, I just finished the rest of it before I came and sat down, so never mind. But I'm gonna put my second face mask on. I always find with sheet masks, whenever I see like influencers put them on, or just anyone actually, not just influencers, but if I see anyone else put them on, they all look like flawless, and it's just like, oh, got a face mask on, whereas I look like something out of a horror movie. Prepare yourselves, there might be a little bit of a jump scare in a second. I can never get them straight either. Just unfold. I'm gonna have to unfold it when I've got it on. Ooh, oh, that's so cold. Oh, that is so, I don't know if that's even nice or not, or whether that's just cold. Wow. Do you know what I mean though? Like, this does not look nice. I think I look like Hannibal Lecter a little bit. Right, Alexa, start a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. So we'll see what this does, if anything. I'll not scare you too much longer. I'll let you know when I'm taking it off.
Of course it's what I just don't like to be strung along it.
Alexa, stop. Alexa has spoken. Ooh.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, sorry.
Can you repeat your question?
No, I wasn't really talking to you, sorry. Well, that did feel nice after a while. I always find masks like a little awkward. You can't really do much with them. But my skin does feel really nice. How was it looking? Any better? Definitely feels better, which I guess is a bonus. Okay, so I'm about to go to bed, and before I do that, I'm actually going to do something which I haven't tried before, but I have read has some amazing benefits, and I'm just going to dry brush my skin. So again, this is something I've seen on TikTok. Don't know, I've read that there is a lot of benefits to dry brushing, and you basically just grab one of these brushes. You can get them from, I got this one from Tesco's, and you just basically brush your skin. It just basically gives you a nice exfoliation, and also has some good benefits for like blood flow and things like that. And it does leave your skin feeling amazing, by the way, because oh, that just feels so good. So I'm going to dry brush everywhere, go have a quick shower, and then moisturise my whole body. The moisturiser that I'm going to use is this one. It's the Nivea Rich Nourishing 48-Hour Intense Moisture. I'm going to pop this on before I go to bed. In the morning, I'll just have a quick body shower, and then I'm going to put some false tan on. So I'm just kind of like prepping my skin, I guess, for putting my tan on. And I'm also actually going to put a hair oil in. I'm going to try this one. It's called Lemonade. So I've been absolutely banging on about this hair syrup company. The company is literally called Hair Syrup. The website is, I think, hairsyrup.co.uk. I usually use the vitamin C one and the rosemary, but they sent this one out as a little freebie on my last order. I think basically because I was watching their TikTok shop, and if you ordered through their TikTok live, like, or the shop through the TikTok live, you got a little freebie one to try. So I thought I'd try this one. I've just got the website up so I can see what it does. And this one, it says lackluster limp hair, coat your hair in, sorry, that limp, every time I read the word limp hair, or like something to do with your hair being limp, it makes me think of that Cheryl Cole advert. Oily, lackluster limp hair, coat your hair in our reinvigorating lemonade enriched with lemon oil, the mildest of exfoliants that buffs away impurities and rebalances any unwanted excess serum. I'm guessing this is just kind of like a little bit of a detox for your scalp. One thing I will say, right, I've been putting this on for a while. I accidentally put my head on my headboard and it left a mark, so I've had to wash that. But yeah, so watch out for that. So I'm gonna have to put a towel down or something and just make sure I don't put my head against anything other than the towel. And then I'm just gonna tie my hair with a satin scrunchie. So I'm gonna crack on with that. I'm not gonna lie, this, although it leaves your skin feeling amazing, it does hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. Like it's almost like you're being scratched. But it's good, right? I don't know. Hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow with really soft skin.
Take care of the pH of the skin. You balance the skin. And then when the skin is ready to receive a beautiful serums, beautiful treatment.
Okay, so I've got my hair mask in and I'm in bed now, and before I go to sleep I am gonna be doing my meal planning. So I've kind of left this to the last minute, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing my meal plan, research on some new recipes maybe, and just, yeah, see what I fancy for next week. I know it's not usually recommended to have like screens, phones and whatever just before you try and go to sleep, but to me I'm kind of like winding down because I'm preparing for another week. So yeah, I'm gonna use my iPad, which is actually what you guys are standing on right now, and meal plan, and then I'm gonna head to sleep. But before I do that, I'm just gonna show you what I am gonna be using to help me get to sleep. So I often find that I get a way better sleep when I remember to pop a lavender spray on my pillow. This one is the Sleep Serenity from Avon. I've had this for ages, but it just helps so much. I've actually got so many of these in my drawer. How many sleep things do I have? I've got another one here, which is from Elysium Spa. I don't know. It's basically the same thing. They're just lavender sprays, and I tend to find that I fall asleep a lot quicker and I have a better sleep when I remember to put the spray on. Quite often I forget to put it on, but sometimes when I'm struggling to fall asleep I suddenly think lavender spray, and let me tell you, it gets me off to sleep like really well. So I'm going to bed, I've got my sleep mask ready. I've really been enjoying wearing a sleep mask actually recently, but this is where I'm going to end the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and if you've had yourself a little bit of a self-care evening or self-care day, whatever you've had, let me know what you've been doing in the comments. I'd love to know. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.